Hello again everyone, welcome back to another video on this wonderful platform we call the internet. And today I have yet another brainrot video. Though it's not the traditional one like the previous two, this time there's a bit of a theme to this one. And that is none other than K-Pop Demon Hunters. So, the movie came out in June, I believe, around the end of June, if I remember correctly. And well, not even 3 months after it came out, well, there's already brainrot videos about it. Now, weirdly enough, I'm using the term brainrot very loosely this time, because it's not the traditional brainrot that involves, you know, skibbity toilet and all that other shit. It's still odd, don't get me wrong, but it's not the traditional brainrot, like, you know, don't see any of the K-Pop Demon Hunter characters becoming the skibbity toilet or anything like that, yet, and well, hopefully it stays that way, but it's still, in a sense, brainrot, you know? So, yeah, now, I haven't seen the full movie. I'm about a bit over halfway through it, I think. So far, it's pretty good. Now, I'm only saying pretty good because, well, you know, I haven't seen the whole thing to form a proper opinion yet. But from what I've seen, I'm really liking it. And, well, after watching these, well, I'm taking a couple of days break from watching the rest of it to recover, because I do not want to think of this stuff when I'm watching the movie. I don't want to ruin the experience. So, yeah, let's see how many of these we get through, and, well, let's suffer together, shall we? Okay, so, right from the get-go we have the lead singer of the girl group, Rumi, I think her name is. Yes, Rumi. In a bit of a pickle. She's stuck on a flat bit of ice surrounded by sharks. And then one of the guys from the demon boy group, I think that one's called Baby or something, is coming to the rescue to help her, even though in the movie the girls hate the boy group because, like, they're actually Korean Grim Reapers. They have, you know, like, snuck into our plane of existence to, you know, and not only that, but sharks are like child's play to Rumi and the other two girls, because, well, they've been trained since like 7 years old or some shit, I'm guessing, to kill literal demons. So I'm pretty sure that sharks would be the least of her worries. I mean, don't get me wrong, sharks can be scary too, but you'd think that, you know, sharks would be child's play to her, considering what she actually does for a living. Is there even anything I am supposed to say at this point? He did the dance, and then that made a rainbow shit just materialise out of thin air, and then he full on pegs it at the shark. It lands on its head, and then it goes into a little frenzy, and that somehow supposed to help Rumi. Okay. Alrighty. So he just straight up leaves her after doing just one thing that wasn't very helpful. Blows her a kiss and then just fucks off. Wow. Well, it was helpful, wasn't he? Okay, so seems like we have Baby to the rescue. Yes, the character's name is actually Baby in the movie. Guys and girls, I don't know if it's just me, but Rumi doesn't look very happy. Well, one takeaway from this, learn something new. Sharks make that sound. I don't know if it's just me, but I thought sharks made a sound more like this. Nothing. Not only that, but also I'm pretty sure that Baby just made things worse by just feeding the sharks. Genu to the rescue. See? Everything's gonna be alright. Guys, he failed. To help Genu, help Rumi, we have to subscribe to see what happens next, and you know, so he can save the day, you know? Everything is falling into place. Okay, I do not know if that is actually true or not. The whole thing of him having angel wings, because I haven't seen the whole movie. So, like, is there something I'm missing? Does he, like, later in the movie actually, like, have a whole redemption arc thing and become an angel or some shit? You know? Please enlighten me. Okay, so we get a good ending, and, you know, they live happily ever after. Yay. On to the next, shall we? Okay, so we have Zoe trapped on a platform that will probably fall into the volcano, and then we got Rumi and one of the Korean Grim Reaper boys on the other side, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm seeing this character Zoe in this situation, I guess you could say. I don't know, it just kind of fucks with me for some reason, you know? Especially because there's like rumours and stuff going around that, you know, Zoe might be autistic and also have ADHD, which, case in point, makes her relatable to me and several other people like me, you know. But it hasn't been confirmed or denied by the writers and, you know, the makers of the movie, but there are hints, like with things that she does and says and all that. And with that the case, like seeing a character with possibly a mental disability of sorts, such as autism, in a situation like that, I don't know, I can only imagine it would be like a very stressful situation. Well, for anyone it would be, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, like, with that case for me personally, it sort of fucks with me a bit, you know? I can only imagine little kids sort of feeling the same way, seeing, like, if they like that character and then seeing her in a scary situation like that. Like, you know. I don't know, just, I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I never took Rumi for being a cheerleader, let alone having any experience with cheerleading, you know? Okay, so she ran out of energy or something, or social battery? What? I know that, but what was that face she pulled at the end? It was kind of nightmarish. See what I mean? Really fucking with me. Good God, I'm way too sentimental. Like, as I said before, seeing a character that I can relate to and has the same, you know, problem as me in a stressful situation like that just really fucks with me. And I really don't like it. It's messing with my emotions. Oh my god, hey! Okay. And we have Baby to the rescue once again. Surprising? Not in the slightest. Then again, he was absolutely so helpful in the previous video by feeding sharks fucking pizza. So I don't know, I have high hopes that Good Mate here will be just as helpful, if not more, this time. Okay, I'm all for Genu coming to the rescue and all that, but the other guy was about to lock in. He was like, you know, so close. But then Genu had to come and interrupt him, probably to take the spotlight. Quickly, guys and girls, once again, we have to click subscribe to help and, you know, get the good ending. Subscribe for Zoe. Okay, so he made a fucky wucky and fell to the ground, and then somehow Zoe managed to save herself, but then gave us a bittersweet ending, because I'm pretty sure the platform, instead of making her fall into the lava, burned to nothing, it propelled her into the fucking sun. Think. Who knows? But she didn't fall into the lava, so she might have been propelled into the sun. Who knows? So we have ourselves a bit of a bittersweet ending here. Okay, all that really follows next is just a bunch of AI generated slop, as you can see. Man, this looks so fucking weird. At least the cartoon ones that we were looking at, and this one here, actually, the characters, like, actually resembled, well, characters that they're based off. So, yeah, I was just gonna, you know, smash it out all in one video, but, Yeah, well, case in point, this is what brainrot does to you, so I'm just gonna leave it for part 2 that I'll do some other time. So, yeah, there you have it. Anyway though, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more videos. And I'll see yous in the next one. Subscribe or Rumi will hold you at gunpoint until you do so.